Today we are going to dive into the fascinating world of the love. We will explore the love through the lens of Buddhism. The Buddha never used the Tinder application, but he did talk about the unconditional love. Imagine his profile, an enlightened being seeking all sentient beings or for compassion and wisdom. No attachments, of course. Love is often reduced to transactional exchanges, like I love you if you love me back, something like that. Or I care for you because you fulfill my needs. But in Buddhist view, the love operates differently. It asks us to give love freely. This is not a passive or naive approach, but it is an active practice of our goodwill. Metta, loving kindness, not loving blindness. Metta is like a sunshine. It warms everyone. It's unconditional love without expecting anything in return. Buddha encourages us to radiate metta like a lighthouse, steady, calm, and helpful. In a practical way, we start with yourself. Practicing metta involves more than reciting phrases like may you be happy, may you live long. Have you ever encountered someone who say, I practice metta and I spread the loving kindness every day? Begin with the loved ones, then extend it to acquaintances, and finally, even to people who challenge us. And yes, even the guy who cut you off in the traffic deserves metta as well. To try to practice it in this way. Compassion. Another word is empathy with a safety net. Karuna means compassion, feeling others suffering and wanting to help. The true compassion doesn't mean that we suffer with others. If you are suffering with the other, that's called suffering. It's not compassion. It means that we remain grounded so we can actually help. If your intention is simply to help someone endure their suffering, it might not fully reflect true compassion. Compassion goes beyond mere wishes to take action to support those in need. While wishing them well is a kind of sentiment, it remains just that, a wish rooted in the mind. The true compassion is about actively engaging and making a difference in their lives. So you need action in order to fulfill the compassion. In Buddhism, the compassion isn't just for people you like. It extends to all beings, humans, animals, mudita, the joy of others, people, good fortune. Mudita is often overlooked. Let's be honest. We sometimes feel envious when somebody else win the lottery or get something better than yours. But mudita is the antidote, is cheering for others' happiness without that sneaky, why not me? Why didn't I get that? In Buddhism, you celebrate when your friend posts a picture of their tropical vacation or anything better than yours. This quality can be cultivated by actively practicing gratitude and shifting your focus from competition to connection. Imagine that if we are living in a society which look like if we celebrate each other's success rather than feeling threatened by them, it will be the warmest society in this world. Upekkha, the art of keeping calm when life sometimes throws lemons to you. Upekkha or equanimity is like a Wi-Fi signal of the mind. It's strong, stable, and unshaken. Life will bring joy and sometimes sorrow, like a waves on the ocean. Equanimity teaches us to serve those waves with grace and not yell at the ocean when we fall from it. We practice equanimity by observing how mind reacts when someone cuts you. Equanimity doesn't mean apathy. It means understanding that life consists of highs and lows. It's nature of the life. We can care deeply without being consumed by circumstances. And this balance is crucial, especially when you are in the relationships with someone. Now you know that love consists of the four things in the view of Buddhism. But talking about the love and attachment, this is kind of the great confusion in this day. In Buddhism, some people get misunderstood. People hear non-attachment and think that no love at all. No, but attachment and love are not the same thing. Attachment always say that I need you to make me happy. But the love say that I wish you happiness, whether you are with me or not, whether you are anywhere else, I wish you happy. Is it the love? If you reflect on your relationships, are they based on the need or on a genuine goodwill? Shifting from attachment to love doesn't mean indifference, it means freedom. But how can we bring these teachings into our daily life, to action? We start every day with a few moments of loving and kindness meditation. When you get up in the morning, you start a meditation right away, and you spread the loving and kindness to all beings. Even you feel drowsy at that moment because it was earlier in the morning. It will help you to cultivate the metta. Listen deeply when others speak without mentally preparing your next argument. Practice mudita by celebrating someone's achievement every day. When things go wrong, remind yourself that impermanence is a part of life so that your mind can be calm. And once your mind is calm, you can take action to solve any problem in a positive way. I have some phrases for you about the love. It's about the highest love. It's beyond ourselves. Love without desire to possess, knowing well that in the ultimate sense, there is no possession and no possessor. This is the highest love. Love without speaking and thinking of I, knowing well that this so-called I is a mere delusion. Love without selecting and excluding, knowing well that to do so means to create love's own contrast, dislike, aversion, and hatred. Love and blessing all beings, small and great, far and near, be it on earth, in the water, or in the air. Love and blessing all sentient beings, and not only those who are useful, pleasing, or amusing to us. Love, embracing all beings, knowing well that we all are fellow wayfarers through this round of existence, that we all are overcome by the same law of suffering. Love, but not the sensuous fire that burns, scorches, and tortures, that inflicts more wounds than it kills, flaring up now, at the next moment being extinguished, leaving behind more coldness and loneliness than was felt before. Rather, love that lies like a soft but firm hand on the aligned being, ever unchanged in its sympathy, without wavering, unconcerned with any response it meets. Love that is comforting cold coolness to those who burn with the fire of suffering and passion. That is life-giving warmth to those abandoned in the cold deserts of loneliness. To those who are thriving in the frost of the loveless world. To those whose hearts have become as if empty and dry by the repeated calls for help, by the deepest despair. Love that is sublime nobility of heart and intellect which knows, understands, and is ready to help. Love that is strength and gives strength, that is the highest love. Love which by the enlightened one was named the liberation of heart, the most sublime beauty. This is the highest love. And what is the highest manifestation of love? To show the world the path leading to the end of suffering, the path points out and realized to the perfection by the Lord Buddha. So, in conclusion, now you know that what love in Buddhism means. It's more than just romance or attachment. It's a loving kindness, compassion, joy in others' success, and calm acceptance of life when we have ups and downs. And there's a kind of love that lasts beyond Valentine's Day, the highest love. Thank you very much for your time and for your attention today. May you cultivate the love that is wise, compassionate, and maybe even a little funny along the way. Okay. Enjoy your marriage, everyone. Thank you very much.